It's absolutely the case that we should have cash retained. We campaigned with the Financial Commission and with the Bank of England. Tens of thousands of people saying that they wanted to have cash. It's not just elderly and vulnerable people, though. It's across society. We need to have a situation where you have cash. Also, there's a very big concern with surveillance, with the idea of a kind of social credit system that every single transaction is monitored, surveyed. And also, if, for instance, people are not happy with some of your actions, like we saw in the last few years under some of the restrictions and lockdowns, or indeed through LTNs and other measures, you can have restrictions imposed on your behaviour centrally. That's a big concern for people. We need to make sure we have freedom and autonomy in the exchange of goods and items across society, and that needs to be maintained. Up until very recently, we were at a situation that it was just de rigueur that people would have cash, and that was a medium of exchange, and everyone did it. Of course, more people want to use credit cards. That's fine. Some people will argue it's convenient and there's security implications with all of it from the point of view of small businesses. But at the end of the day, making sure that the consumer and that customers are able to engage freely. And the problem is that if you get to a situation where everyone's on a credit card or everyone's on a phone, firstly, a whole section of society is kind of left out somewhat. And in addition to that, there's significant concerns about having a central bank digital currency, having monitoring all the time, having a situation where you can have restrictions imposed and that type of thing. Having cash allows free exchange. It can be in combination with cards as it is in general, but it should be upheld and maintained. We would encourage everyone to ask their local retailers and hospitality and across the board to maintain and uphold cash everywhere. Well, just in terms of opening bank accounts, we've seen that debanking has been very popular, and actually it's been very difficult to open bank accounts, particularly for businesses. So it's not the case that it's very simple. And actually engagement in the economy has become increasingly problematic. We have to uphold cash. It's really important. We don't want to get in a situation where we have a programmable central bank currency where every transaction is monitored. As they said at the Bank of International Settlements, we now can survey every single transaction from point to point on audit. We've seen those things happen with big tech. We've seen those things happen across the board in social media. We do not want every part of our lives to be surveyed. We want to have the free exchange that's there, and we'd encourage all of your viewers to have their voices heard and make sure that's upheld. If you like what you saw on the video here, make sure you click on here, because we need to carry on the work we're doing, and the way we do that is through our membership. We'd love you to join. Click on here, see what you can do, and be part of making things better for all of us together. Thank you.